Hey guys, AlduicS here, and we're back with Season 1, Episode 3 of Houkyoku no Karasu, otherwise known as Raven of the Inner Palace. Last time we solved the mystery of the Jade Earrings, who their owner was, what happened to their owner, and how it connects to the current Emperor and his past. It was a very touching moment, watching the ghost, the owner, be purified and be able to move on after the earrings were reunited and she was able to reunite with her old betrothed before she became a consort of the Inner Palace. And we also had a perfect reason pop up to execute the previous empress, the Empress Dowager. Within all legal rights and fashions, she had committed treason and an attempted assassination. So it gave him the perfect excuse or the perfect reason to be able to execute her. So he didn't do things her way. He did things by the law, by all regular norms. But I don't believe she's truly gone. Based on how she was acting and the fact that we have supernatural arts in this world, maybe she's going to inflict a curse or return in some form of fashion and cause more problems, because people in power don't give up power willingly. And some of them will try to fight for that power up until their very last moments, or they'll wish death and horror upon those taking their power from them. They are that delusional with their own power. And, we got some more nice moments between the Raven Consort and the current Emperor, him asking her to be his consort, not probably just a name, but as an actual romantic advance. And I do hope we develop more of that plotline going forward, because now that she's gained a friend and she's starting to get out of her shell a little bit more, she definitely needs someone who understands, someone also willing to hide her secret. And the fact they made a very beautiful promise of, I will not kill you, I will not seek to kill you, as long as you do not seek to kill me. A mutual beneficial relationship and a mutual beneficial promise for both of them. It was such a good scene, though. Holy shit. But enough talk. Let's hop into the episode. Though, I do have to mention, make sure you check out my links down below. My Twitter, my Twitch, my Kitsu, my Patreon. Support me on all platforms, especially Patreon. $5 a month, you get access to my entire reaction backlog, where it's no echoes, no mutings, opening and endings included, so it's full footage, full audio, basically. I have 2 supporters right now, trying to hit 10 by the end of the year. Any support would be very much appreciated. You'll get early access and exclusive access, and any other benefits I add to the tier or new tiers as well. And while you're down there, make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell icon to be notified when I upload next, because YouTube needs to promote these videos. Anyways, let's hop into episode 3. Very curious where this will go and if this will pass the full 3-episode rule in terms of reactions, because more than likely I'll still watch this to completion, but I don't know if it's worth going all 12 weeks for reactions. Oh, so that's the Raven Consort, Shouxue, or I can't pronounce her name, forgive me, but that's her as a child after her mother was executed and she found her head. So how did she become a Raven Consort? Oh, the previous Raven Consort sent out an arrow to find the next one. So she got quite the boost in status just from that alone. Hey, yo, that is dope. So the chicken's useful. It really is like a divine beast. So very curious also, what's the price of using those supernatural powers? Because everything has a price. Unless it is limitless and they're basically a mini god in this world. There's a mural of that the bird. The human face bird, I mean. So it must be a supernatural being. They make a... So Jiu-Jiu did stay as a waiting and helping her out. That's really nice. Jiu-Jiu does need the boost in position. She didn't just get used and tossed aside. Granted, our Raven Consort's nowhere near that mean. But it seems we might be going back to an episodic, maybe always 2-parters or even 3-parters, or just even 1-parters, where we cycle through the requests that she gets for her position and the powers she has to use before we maybe hit like a big major plot line to end off the season. That's the vibe I'm starting to feel. I like the attire in this show. It's a request to be help her become empress. So she's inquiring into this. That is she going to be jealous and toxic and retaliate? I mean, that's fair. Because he does seem to have an actual romantic interest in her. Plus, she is, with her white hair, extremely beautiful, like breathtakingly levels of just gorgeous. Not to say her current black, dyed black hair and attire is bad by any means. No, 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 no. She's adorable. She's attractive. But when the white hair comes out, it's like watching a goddess. I hope she's not spreading rumors. I hope it kind of just ends with this. Flower princess. She is kind of isolated from the majority of society, so she'd be a little ignorant on the ways of the world, since she has to live in that palace and can't perform night services and stuff like that. So childhood friends with a crush between them. I hope it doesn't flare into full toxicity and jealousy between her and the Raven Consort, though. Strange faith. Wonder what the faith was. We're not familiar with China's time period around this time. He ain't got time for your shit. What was that about? Her eyes just changed color. They became red. Oh, she employed her. That's a good way to keep her protected. Not many people would be willing to make a move on the Raven Consort, considering her position is as special as I said. She's technically equal and above the Emperor because she can refuse orders from the Emperor, which is crazy to think about. But she can't like deal out laws and stuff like that. Good way to keep both of them safe and support them. Sometimes it's okay to break tradition. I mean, your guys' meeting, according to the synopsis, is one that'll be a taboo that shakes up history. Just enough. Never made a sound. So we got more supernatural elements with that one lady's eyes changing. Could be possible silent to hostile towards the Raven Consort, considering they were activated on that phrase. Interesting. What will the price she has to pay? Beautiful animation time. Even if it does get reused, I don't mind. It's really well animated. And the swelling of the music. Oh, is he not dead? Is that why his soul never came? So he's not dead. He abandoned her. Or faked his death. So that's why, unless his soul didn't go to paradise, then if there's a hell, his soul is located in there. But that's wild. That's a twist I wasn't expecting. The uprising. You doctrine. Maybe he wielded the supernatural arts. Interesting mystery we got going on. Oh, is this soil too toxic for flowers to grow? Aww. That's sweet of her. It looks good on Choo-Choo. Aw, she's blushing. If I can speak properly, it'd be blushing, not blushing. Interesting.
ウイ様は陛下をどうご覧になります？どうとは、陛下は少しお変わりになられた様子。ウイ様にお会いしてから。あやつは何を考えているかわからぬ。無表情で、不愛想で、無礼だ。
No holds barred.
静かで動かず、日だまりは暖かいが、影には何かがうずくまっている。子供の頃の陛下は自由に笑ったり怒ったりなさっておいででした。感情をあらわになさ
It's a little bit late, so apologies if I end up yawning at all.
テイランのことがあったからで。テイラン、この花笛、陛下が作ってくださったのですよ。
Oh, so that's the certain person she commissioned.
当時仕えていたテイランという宦官に教わって、とても慕っておいでだったのに、むごい死に方を。陛下の前でこの名は口になさらないで。
Hmm. There's that red-eyed lady.
上打ちの上、生涯追放という刑でしたが、100打つ前に事切れたそうです。
そのものの予言や術とはどのようなものだったのだ？
うせ者探し、幻に変化の術。まあ、誠かインチキかわかりませんがね。月下王は一人ではなかったという者もいました。
どういうことだ？
まるで別人のように見える時があったそうです。神がかりでもしたような。
Is that the person who's the red eyes now that seem to be activated?
前王朝の皇族であったらしいと。
Aluan.
そんなところだ。また何か分かったら知らせる。
物を投げるな。
星やんずだ。
猿の餌付けか。カジョンが近頃お主は変わったと申しておったぞ。
変わった？何が？
知らん。
カジョは勘違いだろ。
うせ者探し？先日、商人から献上された品の一つがなくなりまして。
Did the red-eyed lady do something?
大事でございます。あれらの品は陛下のものです。紛失したとなっては責任を取らねばなりません。責任というと死罪か？救助が一人姿を消しております。その品を持って逃げたということですか？そんな大それたことをしでかすものではないのです。ただこのところ
Like she's been possessed, maybe?
様子がおかしい。人が変わったようになる時がございました。
まるで別人のように見える時があったそうです。
So it's definitely a bit of a supernatural element to that.
いなくなった救助の名は要戦場です。
They sped up the animation for that. Just hop straight into it. So that's how they're gonna track her. That's cool. Is this a ploy to draw out the Raven Consort? Does you want to discuss? Oh, the mixing of the voices.
私のカラスを手なずけておる。ただ人にはできぬこと。それからその壺にある文字。お主は不実。
Sorcerer.
私は氷結。乱氷結。むしろ。乱。お前と。
Oh, yeah.
そうだな。武士。私の名は龍樹節だ。乱ではない。偽りの名に興味はない。血が呼ぶのだ。お前は私と同族であると。よく生き延びたものだ。私は囚われ、首を落とされた。
So do they seek vengeance?
その壺に封じられておるのは誰の魂だ？お前たちは歴史の暴動で死んだ男の魂を呼びたいようだな。まさか。
So his soul's in there.
死んだ魂は行き先にまだ。それらを集めてこれに封じておいたんだ。使い火にしようと思ってな
I bet it's something like execute the emperor.
お主は一体何の目的でやってきた？聞いてくれるなら話す。できないと言うなら、この者を殺して逃げる。魂も戻らない。どうする？そう脅さずとも話は聞く。刀を収めよ。王将。オンケー、そのものの具合は？
気を失っているだけでございます。
そうか、助かった。
ウヒよ、なぜお前は高級に閉じこもることに甘んじている？
His design's interesting.
すべてを選んだろう。
今の言葉、聞いておったか？
何をでございましょう。
円王宮へ戻る。
Fascinating though.
玄友の魂だ。
So we definitely got a bigger plot building.
決して熱くない。湯冷ましのような。待って、もう少しだけ。
That's sweet.
またお主のもとに帰ってくる。春を迎える頃に。家城から証拠のお礼にと、いらんと言ったら捨てるだけだと脅された。
家城にはかなわぬ。素直にもらっておる。
彼女はなぜ高級にいるのだ？
玄友が亡くなった後の家城には行き場がなかった。相手が死んだ以上、家城はよそへ嫁がねばならぬ。それを是とする彼女ではないから、ここを与えたのだ。
Interesting.
その衣を着て円王宮に遊びに来いと。
そなたと家城は良い話し相手になろう。
Another comrade.
妃と茶飲み話をするものではない。私は一度空っぽになった。また私を埋めてくれたのは先代のウヒだ。母を失い、人買いに売られた私を迎えて令嬢は言った。お主はこの先、ここで生きてゆかねばならぬ。それが私の定めだと。私に新しい名を与え、読み書き、言葉遣い、ウヒの術の使い方、
Aww.
すべてを教えてくれた。令嬢と約束をした。ウヒを頼ってくる者に情をかけてはならぬ。
Wow.
それがほころびとなるからだ。感情が揺り動かされれば判断が鈍る。
確かにそうか。
I mean, that's fair, yeah.
家城がそなたは誰よりも優しい人だと。
The kindest person.
送られた衣に似合うだろう。
いらん。
いらなかった
Hairpins.
お主ら揃いも揃って。もうここには来るな。
そう怒るな。
ここは帝の来る場所ではない。ウヒと帝は相入れぬものだ。
それはどういう意味だ。
And if I had to phrase it a certain way, their vessel, once empty, is being dyed in colors.
節業員に連絡を取ってくれ。
Winter Palace.
ウヒについて聞きたいことがあると。
Oh, he's gonna look. But well, that was episode 3 of Raven of the Inner Palace. Definitely would say it past the 3-episode rule for me. I'll give it a watch until episode 5 and then make a decision if I will just continue this on my own time or if I'll continue to make reactions for it. It definitely feels like we're building towards something. I don't know how soon it'll be until that comes to a head. But with this Lewin Soul Sorcerer, I guess, Sorcerer Lewin's soul, we'll definitely be having some issues. How he'll pop up, who he'll possess, what troubles he'll cause. Maybe at one point we'll have the Raven Consort framed and have to prove her innocence in some regard. The fact that, he can exist and trap souls as is means his sorcery powers are still strong. So I'm curious what it encompasses. Is he still the same you that was part of the uprising, or is he a different you? I can't pronounce a lot of the names in this, so I usually have to go by titles. So cut me some slack, guys. I'm a white boy, and I don't know how to pronounce a lot of Chinese names properly. I'm more used to Japanese names and how to make at least half decent pronunciations to match the consonants and stuff like that. But definitely solid episode, though. I enjoyed myself watching her gain a new friend and be told that she was the kindest person she ever met, and the whole deal with the soul. It kind of wrapped up with a nice bow on top, and it leaves me wanting to know what'll happen next. Again, I don't have any experience with the novel that this is based on. I don't even know if it's a light novel or if it's just a regular Chinese novel, or even just a Japanese novel. But it's definitely an interesting time period, and the supernatural aspect to it makes me enjoy it quite a bit. Very curious if we'll see a day where the Emperor can laugh and smile and be basically like a kid again, even though he's in a super important official position. That he'll revert, at least when he's around the Raven Consort, more and more to a regular person, even if they are like oil and water. So I do wonder what she fully means by that, because I don't think it's as self-explanatory as it might be in this case. But thank you all so much for watching. Make sure you check out my links down below, my Twitter, my Twitch, my Kids, and my Patreon, and make sure you leave a like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell icon to be notified when I upload next, and I will see you all for another video. This has been AlduicS. Peace.